Hi, I'm Clara from Bahasa Bali and Bahasa Sulsel Wiki, part of the Bahasa Ibu Wiki family of community developed digital platform in Indonesia. We would like to tell you about how the wiki are changing internet behavior and reducing the gender divide.
The platform started out as a wiki dictionary, but the community turned it into an evolving cultural repository and a space for young people to speak out about civic issues.
Even though Indonesia is among the world's largest democracies, we do not have a history of speaking out publicly about civic issues. But young people and policymakers are both embracing the wiki as a safe and constructive spaces for public discussions about issues that matter to the community.
This is a big change for us in policy making and also in how we are using digital technology. Most Indonesians have cell phones, sometimes 2 or 3. But most are using the internet only for chatting with friends or playing games. So, using the internet to improve communities requires a change in internet behaviors as much as it requires a change in how policymakers interact with the community.
Our platforms are unique because they are in local language, national language, and English and in international level. Even if the local language barely has an internet presence like Balinese, Makassaris, and Bugis.
Our platforms are also unique because they are structured by community, not just translated from a Western website and not just populated by the community. The community can actually change how the wikis function.
Involving the community in the design and evolutions of wiki is critical. We've seen how platforms created just by the government go unused by the community because they were not part of the design. Our platforms emerge from young people in the community and welcome the governments, teachers, leaders, and stakeholders across sectors to participate.
Our wikis are also unique because they are easy to use. No special training needed to add content.
Our wiki helps to reduce the gender digital divide. Let's look at how we do this in the context of 5 strategies suggested by USAID to reduce the digital gender divide. Strategy number 1. Advance positive social norms and cultural perceptions. At Bahasa Bali and Bahasa Sulsel Wiki, we do this by collaborating the village leaders to help girls and women understand how the internet can benefit them in ways that celebrate and embrace their social and cultural norms. For example, our worldview is cyclical, not linear, so we talk about the interconnectedness of internet resources rather than the resources as a linear progression.
The second strategy is cultivate women's confidence.
Many girls and women in our communities have never used the internet at all, nor have they spoken out publicly about civic issues. We hold on the ground workshop for teachers, communities, and schools to help girls and women develop skills, confidence, and experience using digital technology to communicate, obtain, and analyze information, as well as to advocate. In our community, we have found that girls and women can often participate in society more equally digitally than they can on the ground, provided they have the skills and confidence to use digital technology. We engage girls and women in designing and redesigning the community's wikis, rather than just asking them to use platforms designed by others. Women have added section to speak out about sexual harassment, entrepreneurship, and other issues that matter to them. Since women and girls are also part of the designing process, not just the content, it's not surprising that women account for 60% of Bahasa Ibu Wiki users.
Bahasa Bali Wiki provides opportunities for women to get exposure far beyond the physical boundaries of their villages. This is especially important for artists and entrepreneurs who might not otherwise have the resources, or in a society as male-dominated as ours, the ability or confidence to reach those wider audiences. Our wikis provide a bridge from the local to the global.
Strategy number 5. Develop community support. In working with local and provincial policymakers across the sectors, including ministers of education, women and children, economics, creative industries and tourism, teachers, village associations, women's organizations, and others, we help develop a larger ecosystem that strengthens women's equality and provides support.
As young women ourselves from a minority community in Indonesia, we are part of a movement that sees women as equal participants in digital spaces. Our community developed wikis used by over 3.5 million for helping other groups and women, and thus in a larger ecosystem to recognize and promote women's equality on and offline.